counties in North Carolina, Davidson, and Davie.
Weather Service in Upton, New York has issued a flash flood warning for southern Fairfield County, central Westchester County, and southeastern New York. Southeastern New York until 4 p.m. At 12:57 p.m., Doppler radar indicated heavy rain across the warned area. Flash flooding is expected to begin shortly. Excessive runoff from heavy rainfall will cause flooding of small creeks and streams, urban areas, highways, streets, and underpasses, as well as other drainage areas and low-lying spots. Some locations that will experience flooding include Yonkers, Stamford, New Rochelle, White Plains, Mont Haven, East Tremont, Port Chester, New Canaan, Rye, Mount Kisco, Harlem, Greenwich, Riverdale, Co-op City, and Harrison. Turn around. Don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most flood deaths occur in vehicles. Please report flooding to your local law enforcement agency when you can do so safely. A flash flood warning means that flooding is imminent or occurring. If you are in a warned area, move to higher ground immediately. Residents living along streams and creeks should take immediate precautions to protect life and property. Repeating, a flash flood warning has been issued until 4 p.m. for the following county, Fairfield, Connecticut, and the following counties in New York, Bronx, and Westchester. For the following counties in Connecticut, Fairfield, Middlesex.
Yeah, so same thing. I wasn't home to catch this alert because
apparently my school decided it would be a great idea to have a 1 p.m. dismissal. Yeah. And this warning was just issued right before 1 o'clock!
Another flash flood warning!
Some locations that will experience flooding include Bridgeport, Stamford, Norwalk, Danbury, Milford, Chilton, New Canaan, Newtown, Fairfield, Greenwich, Stratford, Trumbull, Westport, Ridgefield, and Darien. Turn around. Don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Precautions to protect life and property. A flood warning has been issued until 6:15 p.m. for the following counties: Fairfield, Connecticut. Residents living along streams and creeks should take immediate precautions to protect life and property. The coastal waters forecast from the water system west of Montauk Point, New York, California, nautical miles. The National Weather Service in Albany has issued urban and small stream flood advisory for Litchfield. Jefferson, New York, until 4:45 p.m. At 4:13 p.m., a thunderstorm capable of producing waterspouts was located over Norwalk Islands, moving northeast at 20 knots. Hazard, waterspouts and wind gusts 34 knots or greater. Source, radar indicated. Impact, waterspouts can easily overturn boats and create locally hazardous seas. Small craft could be damaged in briefly higher winds and suddenly higher waves. The severe thunderstorm will be near Petfield Reef around 4:30 p.m. Bridgeport around 4:45 p.m. Move to safe harbor until hazardous weather passes.
Upton, I only have... Oh, fucking focus. I have one question and one question only to ask you.
Did you get your logic from NWS Columbia? Cause last time I checked, only severe thunderstorms produce water spouts! Not general thunderstorms, you brainless f***ing Haven! New f***ing Haven!
Shortly. Some locations that will experience flooding at 3 p.m. Waterbury, Meriden, Middletown, Wallingford, Chilton, Montauk, Guilford, Salisbury, Walcott, Durham, Camden, North Haven, and Monroe. Turn around. Don't drown in encountering flooded waters. Most of FLUDDZ occur in vehicles. Please report flooding to your local law enforcement agency when you can do so safely. A flash flood warning means that flooding is imminent or occurring. If you are in a warned area, move to higher ground immediately. Residents living along streams and creeks should take immediate precautions to protect life and property. A flash flood warning means that flooding is imminent or occurring. If you are in a warned area, move to higher ground immediately. Residents living along streams and creeks should take immediate precautions to protect life and property. Repeating, a flash flood warning has been issued until 6:30 p.m. for the following counties: New Haven, Connecticut. Torrential rainfall is also occurring with this storm and may cause localized flooding.
Another flash flood warning for New Haven!
Flooding includes New Haven, Milford, North Haven, Orange, Derby, Woodbridge, West Haven, East Haven, and Whitney. Additional rainfall amounting 1 to 2 inches are required in the warned area. Turn around. Don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most FLUDDZ occur in vehicles. Except the runoff from heavy rainfall will cause flooding of small creeks and streams, urban areas, highways, streets, and underpasses, as well as other drainage areas and low-lying spots.
Showers likely with a slight chance of thunderstorm or 25 p.m.
Middlesex now!
Some locations that will experience flooding include Middletown, Guilford, Clinton, East Hampton, Old Saybrook, Durham, Chester, North Branford, Cromwell, Portland, East Haddam, Westbrook, Killingly, and Millfield. Turn around, don't drown while encountering flooded roads. Most FLUDDZ occur in vehicles.
Be especially cautious of lightning when it is hot or dangerous as some flooding of small creeks and streams, urban areas, highways, streets, and underpasses, as well as other drainage areas and low-lying spots. A flood warning is flooding is imminent or occurring.
No, it doesn't!
If you are in a warning area, down around immediately. Living along streets and creeks should take immediate precautions to protect lives and property.
No.
Repeating, a flood warning has been issued until 9:30 p.m. for the following county: Middlesex, Connecticut.
Get it!
Here is the forecast for Long Island Sound. Small craft advisory in effect. Showers likely with a slight chance of thunderstorms this evening. South winds and showers with a slight chance of thunderstorms after midnight. Lows in the upper 60s. South winds 10 to 15 miles per hour. Gusts up to 25 miles per hour this evening. Chance of rain 70%. Mostly cloudy with a chance of showers. A slight chance of thunderstorms in the morning. Then a chance of thunderstorms in the afternoon. Humid with highs in the mid-70s. South winds 10 to 15 miles per hour in the afternoon. Chance of rain 50%. High rain. The coastal waters forecast from March is inlet to much on Point New York out 20 nautical miles. Small craft advisory in effect through late Wednesday night. For tonight, south winds 10 to 15.
Zolgard, is there a reason why you're giving me the middle fucking finger right now? Look. Why can't you be like my precious Zolgard Plus over here? It is activated for literally every alert. You, on the other hand, you stupid white brick, that was racist. You stupid brick, you haven't gone off for shit. You only went off for the 1050 hertz. And that doesn't even matter. Because if it's a flash flood warning, you should be able to hear the siren going off. And you should also be able to hear, or actually not hear, you should also be able to see the name of the alert. Not just NWR activation. It's not that hard, Zone Guard. It's not that hard to go off for a flash flood warning and say, oh, flash flood warning is that. Oh, Suffolk now! Suffolk! Thankfully I walked back into the room with Suffolk! Thank you, you heard me!
Flash flooding is expected to begin shortly.
Some locations that will experience flooding include Icewood, Redwood, Comac, Huntington Station, Century, Deer Park, Lindenwood, Huntington, Stony Brook, Babylon, Port Jefferson, North Fork, and Holbrook. Turn around, don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most flood deaths occur in vehicles. Excessive runoff from heavy rainfall will cause flooding of small creeks and streams, urban areas, highways, streets, and underpasses, as well as other drainage areas and low-lying spots. Please report flooding to your local law enforcement agency when you do so safely. A flood warning is flooding is occurring. If you are in one area locale, calm your ground immediately. Residents living along streams and creeks should take immediate precautions to protect life and property. Repeating, a flood warning has been issued until 8 p.m. from the following Suffolk, New York.
Another one for New Haven!
Flash flooding is expected to begin shortly. Some locations that will experience flooding include Guilford, Clinton, Brantford, North Haven, North Brantford, Killingworth.
Flooding includes Guilford, Clinton, Brantford, North
Focus
Haven,
it.
Brantford, Killingworth, North Madison. East and Madison encountering flooded roads. Most of those vehicles. Especially consequently, it's hard to recognize their signs of flooding. Excessive runoff from heavy rainfall will cause flooding of small creeks and urban areas.
No, it doesn't!
Following county, Connecticut.
Streams increase should take immediate precautions to protect life and property.
Counties in New York, Nassau, and Suffolk. The National Weather Service in Upton, New York has issued an advisory for western Suffolk County and southeastern New York, eastern Nassau County and southeastern New York until 8 p.m. At 6:04 p.m., Doppler radar indicated heavy rain will cause minor flooding in the advisory area. Some locations that will experience flooding include Iceland, Brentwood, Levittown, Freeport, Comac, Huntington Station, Deer Park, Lindenhurst, Plainview, Massapequa, Hop, Huntington, Babylon, and Farmingdale. Turn around. Don't drown when encountering flooded roads.
Excuse me, 120, but are you giving me this fuck you right now? Are you giving me the fuck you? Okay, now I can see why you didn't activate.
Urban areas.
What about you, Uniden? Figured as such. Set that to channel 3, which is technically channel 4, but I mean, hey. So now that I know that my 120 and Yaniden aren't going off on channel 5 anymore, now that I know that, they will now be on channel 4, which is my main station known as WXM80. And I just realized, continuous flash flood warning, over 5 inches of rain have already fallen in my county. And yep, I am under this. I am under this. Oh, and guess who was messaging me about this? Melissa. Buzz.
Yeah, I know. I copied Compilation 143 with the buzz. Don't judge me.
I swear to God. New Haven of Gang!
Some locations
996.
Turn around. Don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most of flood deaths occur in vehicles. Be especially cautious when weather is hard. Excessive runoff from heavy rainfall will cause flooding of small creeks and streams, urban areas, highways, streets, and underpasses, as well as other drainage areas and low-lying spots. Please report flooding to your local law enforcement agency when you can do so safely. Repeating, a flood warning has been issued
Until 15 p.m. for the following county: New Haven, Connecticut.
Please report flooding to your local law enforcement agency when you can do so safely. The National Weather
Flash flood warning for Middlesex and New London.
until 10:30 p.m. At 7:36 p.m., Doppler radar indicated heavy rain across more area. Flash flooding is expected to begin
shit. Speaking of Montville.
Flood gas occur in vehicles. Be especially cautious at night when it is hard to recognize the dangers of flooding. Please report flooding to your local law enforcement agency when you can do so safely. Flood warning means that
Fuck, I'm not getting engaged from 47.
if you are in a warm area, move to higher ground immediately. Residents living along streams and creeks should take immediate precautions to protect life and property. Repeating, a flash flood warning has been issued until 10:30 p.m. for the following counties in Connecticut, Middlesex, and New London.
Giggity fucking go!
For the
Why
following
is my 996 going off? Why the fuck is my 996 going off? Oh!
Issued a flood warning for Windham County in northern Connecticut, Central Collin County in northern Connecticut, Eastern Hartford County in northern Connecticut, until 9:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time. At 7:44 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, Doppler radar indicated heavy rain that will cause flooding. Up to 2 inches of rain have already fallen. Some locations that will experience flooding include Mansfield, Windham, Colchester, Plainfield, Willimantic, Killingly, Coventry, Hebron, Putnam, Thompson, Bristol, Woodstock, Lebanon, Marlborough, Willington, Columbia, Canterbury, Ashford, Alderson, Sterling. Turn around, don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most flood deaths occur in vehicles. A flood warning means that flooding is imminent or occurring. Do not drive through roads or underpasses that are flooded. Avoid flooded areas near small streams and move to higher ground immediately. Don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most flood deaths occur in vehicles.
A flash flood warning means that flooding will occur quickly and could be life-threatening for those who try to drive through flooded roads or underpasses. Find alternate routes. Those near small streams need to get to higher ground immediately. Repeating, a flash flood warning has been issued until 10:15 p.m. for the following counties in Connecticut, Holland, and Windham. For the following counties in Connecticut, Middlesex, and New London.
Let's go, Upton.
Encountering flooded roads. Most flood deaths occur in vehicles. Be especially cautious at night when it is harder to recognize the dangers of flooding. Please report flooding to your local law enforcement agency when you can do so safely. A flash flood warning means that flooding is imminent or occurring. If you are in a warned area, move to higher ground immediately. Residents living along streams and creeks should take immediate precautions to protect life and property. Repeating, a flash flood warning has been issued until 11:15
Giggity, 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 giggity.
Looks like we got a flash flood warning for Wyndham. Feel free to go off any minute now.
The National Weather Service in Boston Norton has issued a flash flood warning for southeastern Windham County until midnight. At 10:04 p.m., Doppler radar indicated heavy rain across the warned area. Up to 6 inches of rain have fallen. Flash flooding is expected to begin shortly. Some locations that will experience flooding include Plainfield, Killingly, Griswold, Brooklyn, Canterbury, Lisbon, Sterling, Allentown, and Jewett City. Turn around. Don't drown when encountering flooded roads. Most flood deaths occur in vehicles. A flash flood warning means that flooding will occur quickly and could be life-threatening for those who try to drive through flooded roads or underpasses. Find alternate routes. Those near small streams need to get to higher ground immediately. Repeating, a flash flood warning has been issued until midnight Wednesday for the following county: Windham, Connecticut. The National Weather Service in Upton, New York, has Thursday morning, 11:01 p.m. Tuesday, the stage was
Another awesome onward.
flood stage is 9.0 feet at 9.5 feet. Flooding begins at several commercial structures along Westtown Street in the Atlantic Flats. For the following county, New Haven, Connecticut. The National Weather Service in Upton, New York has issued a small stream flood advisory for rapid rises for central New Haven County. For the following county, New London, Connecticut. Forecast flooding increase from moderate to major severity. Flood warnings from EAS from the Atlantic River Atlantic until Thursday afternoon at 12:17 a.m. Wednesday. The stage was 9.9 feet. Moderate flooding is occurring and major flooding is forecast. Flood stage is 9.0 feet at 10.0 feet. Flooding along the Trovanto Avenue at the Fitness World, Pleasant Street Bridge, and along Town Street at the Norwich Town Mall. Southwestern Windham County, Central Town, until 4:45 a.m. At 1:48 a.m., automated river stream gauges indicated that heavy rain from Tuesday has resulted in small rivers and streams are in flood across Windham and Collin counties of northeast Connecticut. Specifically, the Mount Hope River at Warrenville and Windham County and the Willimantic River at Coventry, Connecticut, and Collin County are in flood above flood stage. These small river streams are now cresting and will slow recede overnight. A flood warning means that flooding is imminent or occurring. Do not drive through roads or underpasses that are flooded. Avoid flooded areas near small streams and move to higher ground immediately.
Flood stage is 12 feet. Minor flooding is occurring and minor flooding is forecast. The river is forecast to continue rising to near 12.4 feet by 10 a.m. Wednesday, then begin falling. In fact, at 12.0 feet, water runs low and along the Sill River. The national weather areas of drizzle this morning, then scattered thunderstorms this afternoon. Some thunderstorms may produce gusty winds and heavy rainfall this afternoon. From Collin
stage is 12 feet. Minor flooding is occurring and minor flooding is forecast. Forecast. The river is forecast to continue rising to near 12.4 feet by 10 a.m. Wednesday, then begin falling. Impact at 12.0 feet. Water floods low ends along the Snow River.
Becoming northeast in the afternoon. Thursday night, mostly cloudy.
For the following county,
A slight chance of showers this morning, then a chance of showers and thunderstorms this afternoon. Some thunderstorms may produce gusty winds and heavy rainfall this afternoon.
Partly sunny with a 20% chance of showers. Less humid with highs in the upper 60s. North winds 10 to 15 miles per hour, becoming northeast in the afternoon. Thursday night, mostly cloudy with a 30% chance of showers. Lows in the upper 50s.
This is a test of the weather radio warning alarm device for WWH 33.
Cloudy in the morning.
We activate this alarm for the following counties in Connecticut: Litchfield, Fairfield, New Haven, and Hartford, in New York, Dutchess, Marlborough, and in Massachusetts, Berkshire and Hamilton. This has been an alarm test.
Here is the extended forecast. Saturday, sunny. Highs in the lower 70s.
First one of the night.
Severe thunderstorms were located along a line extending from near Canaan near Stanfordville, moving east at 20 miles per hour.
Excuse me?
60 miles per hour in gusts and penny-sized hail. Source, radar indicated. Impact, expects damage to roofs, siding, and trees. Severe thunderstorms will be near. Falls Village around 8:05 p.m.
Daylight time.
Sheffield, Keegan, and Ashley Falls around 8:10 p.m. Norfolk around 8:25 p.m. Milligan around 8:30 p.m. Sharon and Sanesfield around 8:35 p.m. Cornwall Bridge and Winston around 8:45 p.m.
Cornwall Bridge in Winston around 8:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time.
Smithfield, St. Anne, Allender, 600 in Washington Hollow. For your protection, go to an interior room on the lower floor of the building.
Smithfield, South Ammonia, Allender, Seconic, and Washington Hollow. For your protection, move to an interior room on the lowest floor of a building. Please report hail size, damage and winds, and report the National Weather Service by email at ALB.stormreport@no.gov, on Facebook at www.facebook.com/NWS Albany, or Twitter at NWS Albany. Repeating, a severe thunderstorm warning has been issued until 8:45 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time for the following counties: Litchfield, Connecticut, Cambridge, New York, and Berkshire, Massachusetts.
So close.
The National Weather Service in Albany has issued a flash flood warning for northern Litchfield County in northern Connecticut, southern Berkshire County in western Massachusetts, until midnight Eastern Daylight Time. At 8:54 p.m. Eastern Daylight Time, Doppler radar indicated thunderstorms producing heavy rain across the warned area. Up to 2 inches of rain have already fallen. Flash flooding is expected to
Another inch of rain is possible through 10
Another
p.m.
inch of rain is possible through 10 p.m. Some locations that will experience flooding include Torrington, Great Barrington, New Hartford, Sheffield, Sharon, Norfolk, Otis, Canyon, Sandusfield, New Hartford Center, Ashley Falls, Falls Village, Winston, Housatonic, Arkansas, Salisbury,
Especially cautious at night when it is harder to recognize the dangers of flooding.
Be especially cautious at night when it is harder to recognize the dangers of flooding. Please report flooding to the National Weather Service by email at @stormreport@noaa.gov, on Facebook at www.facebook.com/NWSAlbany, or Twitter at NWSAlbany.
Here is the forecast for southwest Connecticut. Tonight, thunderstorms, showers. Some thunderstorms may produce gusty winds and heavy rainfall.
Flood stage of 7.0 feet. Minor flooding is forecast. Forecast. The river is forecast to rise above flood stage by 5 a.m. Thursday and continue to rise to near 9.7 feet by 8 a.m. Friday. Impact at 10.0 feet. Moderate flood stage. The river reaches the edge of several sections of Route 7 north of Cornwall Bridge. Thursday night, mostly cloudy. A 30% flood watch in effect from late tonight through Friday morning. The National Weather Service in Albany has issued a flood watch for a portion of northwestern Connecticut, including the following areas: Litchfield County. From late tonight through Friday morning, a low-pressure system will move northeast from the mid-Atlantic region tonight and pass south of Long Island Friday morning, and then quickly move east of Cape Cod by the afternoon. This system will bring a half an inch to an inch of rainfall to northwest Connecticut with periods of moderate rain. Locally, higher amounts up to an inch and a half are possible. River and stream flows remain high from the recent heavy rainfall the past few days.
No shit, you woke me up with a
Additional
fucking
rainfall
flood
could
warning.
produce minor flooding along the Housatonic River basin. Also, some ponding of water on roadways and poor drainage. Flooding is possible in a few locations. A flood watch means there is a potential for flooding based on current forecasts. You should monitor later forecasts and be alert for possible flood warnings. Those living in areas prone to flooding should be prepared to take action should flooding develop. Synopsis. High pressure will bring...
Really, Albany? You don't tone flood watches? You suck.
From late tonight through Friday morning. The National Weather Service in Albany has issued a flood watch for a portion of northwestern Connecticut, including the following areas: Litchfield County. From late tonight through Friday morning, a low-pressure system will move northeast from the mid-Atlantic region tonight and pass south of Long Island Friday morning, and then quickly move east of Cape Cod by the afternoon. This system will bring a half an inch to an inch of rainfall to northwest Connecticut with periods of moderate rain. Locally, higher amounts up to an inch and a half are possible. River and stream flows remain high from the recent heavy rainfall the past few days. Additional rainfall could produce minor flooding along the Housatonic River basin. Also, some ponding of water on roadways and poor drainage. Flooding is possible in a few locations. A flood watch means there is a potential for flooding based on current forecasts. You should monitor later forecasts and be alert for possible flood warnings. Those living in areas prone to flooding should be prepared to take action should flooding develop. Here are the 3 p.m. observations. At Bradley Airport, it was partly sunny. The temperature was 72 degrees, the dew point 54, and the road...
Working again. I'm Ned Lamont, candidate for governor.
The government. So, Yeah, that was a 1050 hertz tone flood watch that I got caught by surprise because apparently Albany doesn't tone flood watches, aerial flood watches. Upton only 1050s them, and I completely lost track of time. I didn't know when the hell that was gonna get issued and what the happened to Skype. Oh, there it is.
So apparently, Raleigh pulled a Boston Norton and pulled a surprise tornado out of the rock.
Pretty much.
And I make it fucked even more by KJY85 and Greenville Spartanburg, because it's a fucking one-inch hail reading in Mecklenburg County.
Turn on the sirens. There we go. That's two. Hey! There we go, Georgia. There we go.
Flash flood watch in effect from late tonight through Friday afternoon. The National Weather Service in Boston Norton has issued a flash flood watch for portions of northern Connecticut and Rhode Island, including the following areas in northern Connecticut, Hartford, Tolland, and Windham. In Rhode Island, Bristol, Kent, Newport, Providence, and Washington. From late tonight through Friday afternoon, an area of moderate to locally heavy rainfall is expected to move into southern New England late tonight and early Friday morning. The rain will track eastward before moving offshore during the afternoon. Widespread rainfall of 0.5 to 1.5 inches of rainfall is expected. However, locally higher totals up to 2.5 inches are possible. Streams and small rivers are running much higher than normal, and the ground is saturated. This is due to the recent series of heavy rainfall events. Therefore, the region is vulnerable to flash flooding. Latest indications are that the heaviest rain may fall across north central to northeast Connecticut, Rhode Island, and southeast Massachusetts. However, the potential for flooding exists throughout the watch area. Stream and small river flooding, as well as urban and poor drainage flash flooding, are all possible.
I get it!
Flood watch means that conditions may develop that lead to flash flooding. Flash flooding is a very dangerous situation. You should monitor later forecasts and be prepared to take action should flash flood warnings be issued. Here is the latest weather map discussion. A cold front will move farther southeast of Long Island and eventually fall today as high pressure briefly goes. Flight conditions are anticipated with much viewpoints.
Meanwhile, Clay is just dying over there, and funny enough, he got an SVR for Compilation in the rain on a North Carolina.
Dude, you definitely fit in for comparison.
Yeah.
Unexpected. But not as expected as a tornado one.
Yeah, so, well, he got the Caballas and Mecklenburg. I sounded like a f***ing hillbilly there for a second.
And the tornado warning from Raleigh.
Yep. So while he got those alerts, I caught the FFA from Taunton. And yeah, I know, they're Boston Norton. But I grew up with Taunton. And if you have a problem with that, you can suck!
The National Weather Service in Upton, New York has issued a flash flood warning for Queens County in southeastern New York, Richmond County in southeastern New York, Kings County in southeastern New York, Nassau County in southeastern New York, until 7:30 a.m. At 5:29 a.m. Doppler radar indicates heavy rain across the warned area. Flash flooding is expected to begin shortly. Excessive runoff or heavy rainfall will cause flooding of urban areas, highways, streets, Levittown, Freeport, Valley Stream, Valley Stream, Glen Cove, Coney Island, Garden City, Garden City, Linwood, South and Mineola. Turn around. Don't turn when encountering flooded roads. Most flood deaths occur in vehicles. Please report flooding to your local law enforcement agency when you can do so safely. A flash flood warning means flooding is imminent or occurring. If you are in a warned area, move to higher ground immediately. Residents living along streams and creeks should take immediate precautions to protect life and property. Repeating, a flash flood warning has been issued until 7:30 a.m. for the following counties in New York, Brooklyn, Nassau, Queens, and Staten Island. You're listening to the forecast for Southwest Connecticut. Flash flood watch in effect until noon today.